Cougan's Customs.
So I think the last time I looked at this guy, I was thinking his arm might be too big. But you know, making his arm smaller, that might be a lot of work. So I think it might be easier to just make the rest of him bigger. So I'll start by making his shoulders wider. Carefully cutting his head out with this soldering iron. And then cutting straight down his back and straight down the front of him. Now I'd carefully take his head off. And now I'm going to slice straight down the middle and down the back. And now I'll pry him open with some scissors. Now I'm going to secure the arms to their parts of the torso so that I can more easily figure out how much space to put in between the two things. And I just do that by applying some heat to the seam until they melt together. Arms are secured. Now I can just play around with the distance. So this is regular, and I just want to put a little space in there, not too much. Just gonna apply just enough plastic to keep it together in the front. I think that looks right. Now I'll do the same in the back. Now I have to decide what to do with his lower body, how the upper and lower torso connect together. You can make this weld more secure by blending the plastics together better. Now I just need to figure out the right place to attach the head. I think the shoulder length looks, whoa! Let me just fuse those two neck halves together first. Looks good, but I think it needs to be a little wider. Well, I made the shoulders a tiny bit wider off camera. See the bigger gap there where his neck would connect? I do finally think it looks good though, so I'm going to attach this now. Alright, now I'll fuse it all together. Okay, that's all attached. Now to work out exactly where he's going to be attached here. I want him to have the right height to be compatible with the official Overwatch figures. So I looked up all their heights. And according to this thing, Reaper is 6'1", Mercy is 5'7", and Lucio is 5'3". And Doomfist is 7'1". So, just needs to be a foot taller than Reaper here. So I'm looking at the length of their lower leg section. I think I'm gonna give Doomfist a little height through his lower leg. I'm going to pull it apart where it rotates. I don't like this rotation point anyway, so I'm gonna take that away. I'm just gonna use the peg that comes out of there as a good distance for both of them. So first I heat everything up with the heat gun, and then it comes off pretty easily. Just hold the foot at the peg and then just fill in the gap. Now I'll melt it all together. That'll be it for now. Next time I'll attach the upper and lower torso.
Cougan's Customs.